The hook you use for fishing for bream is called a jighead. A jighead is basically a hook with a sinker melted onto the front. It provides the needed weight to cast and will hold your soft plastic onto the hook. Jigheads come in a range of different weights. As you can see here, there are two different sizes, with the most popular being 124 and 116. In bream sizes, the number, this is a 124, the lighter it will be. So a 116 is always heavier than a 124. Beginners often fall into a trap of using a jighead that's too heavy to increase their casting distance. However, bream will turn up their noses of a lure that plummets past them at 100 miles an hour. You want your lure to sink slowly as if it was an injured bait fish. If you're fishing in water over 4 meters deep in an area with a lot of strong current, you may need to use a heavier jighead like a 112. This one here is a 112. Or even heavier like a 1/8. With everything rigged and ready to go, it's now time to choose a soft plastics to put on your jighead. Bream soft plastics are usually 2 to 3 inches in length, and the idea is they replicate the food that the bream are feeding on. There are 3 main styles to choose from when looking at bream soft plastics. We've got our minnow style lures that's meant to replicate a bait fish. We've got our grub and worm style lures. It also has a curl tail that wriggles through the water as it's pulled. And you've got your creature baits. Crab here, a prawn, they could replicate a squid, or maybe even a crawfish. The good thing though is that pretty much all of them will catch bream. If I had to pick only one style to use, I'd probably choose a minnow style. Today I'm using a Mad Eye 3-inch flick stick. The beauty of this lure is that it represents a bait fish that all bream feed on. Also, due to its streamlined design, it'll cast a lot further than a grub or a creature bait. There are almost as many colours as there are designs, and we could spend hours on which colour to choose. However, you'll always find a green or a brown soft plastic in a brimmer's tackle bag. Hey guys, now I'm going to show you how to rig a soft plastic. When you rig a soft plastic, it's really important that you try and keep it really straight. If you don't keep it straight when it's rigged, the plastic will spin around as it falls, and it doesn't look very natural when the fish aren't likely to hit it. So first of all, pick out your jighead and grab yourself a plastic. Now if you line it up like that, you can see where you want the hook point to come out of the soft plastic. It's just about here, right at the bend. So I'm holding it straight, I'm holding my jighead straight, and I'm going down right through the centre, feeding it on, feeding it on, feeding it on, trying to keep it right in the middle of the soft plastic. Now I've reached that point I've got earlier, so I just turn it and then push the soft plastic back up the jighead. Now just straighten it up. There you go. You can see it sitting nice and horizontal. It's not bent up like that. You can see that way. You can see the hook is nice and straight, so this will stop it from spinning. Alrighty guys, in the next video I'll show you some tips on where to find bream, and hopefully you'll be able to catch a few.